We have a health worker, mental health advocate, and a vlogger. Please welcome Rachel Bautista.
Wonderful.
Kwentuhan na dapat mong malaman. Nandito si Mami Ray, makisaya at makipagkwentuhan. Kaya tara na, tara na. Makinood at makisaya, makipagkwentuhan na tayo kay Mami Ray, kay Mami Ray, kay Mami Ray. Makinood at makisaya, makipagkwentuhan na tayo kay Mami Ray, kay Mami Ray, kay Mami Ray.
Hi, this is
Shout out louder.
Jeff R.
Channel on TV. Christian Bay. This is Jeffrey Lugar Pito. And we are the Mr. Bex.
Ay, di ba? Nahuli po ako na nag-aayos ng aking background. Magandang gabi. This is gonna be an exciting and a fun week for me because I'm gonna have the Misters of Filipinas Negros Oriental. Ayan. I'm so happy and I'm so thankful and privileged na magi-guest ko sila kasi natapos na tayo sa Misters of Filipinas Cavite. Now is Negros Oriental. And I hope I'm gonna meet all of them in person. Hopefully. Ayan, diba? And then, sa mga nandyan, please don't forget to subscribe on my channel, like this video, and share para mas maraming makapanood sa ating mga nagwagwapuhang Misters of Filipinas Negros Oriental. Ayan. And before anything else, I just want to say, hi, na-miss ko kayo. But now you will see me for the whole week, from Monday to Friday, and then next week again, because for next week naman, I'm gonna have the Hiyas ng Pilipinas Negros Oriental naman. So now, before anything else, I just want to say hi. Hi sa mga nandyan. KJ Padilla, hi, magandang gabi. And then si Jensen, hello nak, hello. And then Mark, April, good luck daw, Misters. I think this is one of the Misters too. And then, sino pa ba? Si Daniel. Yan. Daniela or Daniel. And then, hello Nate. Ayan, ang aking isa pang anak. Magandang gabi. Ayan, sino pa ba? April is here. Magandang gabi, April. And then Wilfredo, good luck daw. Good luck daw mga brothers. Brothers din ang tawag nila sa isa't isa. I think, good luck. daw, sabi din ni April. And then, sino pa? Si Danny Rose. Si Nini. Nini, hi, Nini. And then, si Mary Glenn. Sino pa ba? I think I saw, nandyan na rin si Claudine, andyan na rin. And then, on my phone, ayan na, ang aking pang isang anak from Misters of Filipinas 2021, si Sean Ventola, siya yung nag-represent ng Negros Oriental. Ayan. Magandang gabi, anak. And I'll see you tomorrow. Sean will be my special guest tomorrow night. Diba? Ayan. And then, nandyan na din si Albert. Magandang gabi. Kamusta daw? Ayan. And then si Mary Glenn. Si Nini, ang kulit. Hello, Nini. Ayan. And then si Erica. And then, sino pa ba? Before I'm gonna call them na. And then si Brent. I think the name is Brent. Yan. Good luck, brothers, watching from Bayawan. I think one of the misters din to, no? And then si Kylie. Si Kylie, and then si Jason. And, syempre, nandyan ang aking isang anak from the Boom React, si Mars Matt. Ayan. Hello. So, I have, for now, I only have like 3 Misters of Filipinas. Where hopefully makahabol yung dalawa. But this is gonna be a fun night. I'm gonna want to get to know them and then their advocacy. So one by one, I'm gonna call them. And bago tumagal, kasi alam ko kanina pa kayo ayan, si Tonyo. Anthony, good luck, brother, sabi niya. Okay, Tag-at. Anthony Tag-at. Okay. Ayan. So, before anything else, I'm gonna call yung aking unang-unang gwapong bisita. Please welcome Mr. of Filipinas, Amlan. Hi, Ian. Magandang gabi.
Hello po. Good evening po sa lahat po ng mga viewers niyo po.
Wow. Relax, Ian. Magsaya tayong dalawa, Ian.
Yes po.
And next, I'm gonna call Misters of Filipinas, Basay. Okay.
Magandang gabi po.
Hi, Savior. Magandang gabi. And one of the Misters of Filipinas Negros Oriental, please welcome Bakong. Misters of Filipinas Bakong. Hi, magandang gabi, Sway.
Hi, good evening everyone.
Ayan. Okay, bibilisan na natin, ha? Para naman maganda yung chikahan natin. Umpisahan ko muna kay Ian, ha? Ian, how old are you? And I know you're from Amlan. Ano ba ang makikita ko sa Amlan if in case I'm gonna go there?
Hi po. I am Lenul Ian. I am 29 years old.
Yes.
And I am very proud to represent the municipality of... Anyway, Amlan is a first-class municipality, and I'm very proud that we have we call this a tourism brand that we have been promoting. We call it Dreamland. So when you go to Negros Oriental, the moment you speak at Dreamland, so basically people will lead you to Amlan. So we have different tourist spots, and one of them is our zoo. So we have animals there. We've been trying to preserve animals there in our zoo, and I have also a lot of other tourist spots. And we also celebrating our festival. We call that Waibuga Festival. It means like smoke free, something like that. The moment it has been declared. Yes, when the mayor declared smoke-free city. So, yung festival talaga yung nagsisymbolize na yung municipality namin ay talagang zero smoke siya. So, it's very healthy. So, that's why it's a first-class municipality. So, yun, nakakatuwa lang din na pag nasa...
Parang ang sarap mamuhay dyan, mas
Yes
lalo
po.
sa isang asthmatic na tao kasi sabi mo, smoke-free. So, it's gonna be healthy for the lungs. Madaming salamat, Ian. Babalikan ta. I'm gonna go with Savior. Savior, kamusta? Like what I asked, how old are you and what? Pag pumunta ako ng Negros, anong makikita ko sa Basay?
Right, good evening, Mami Ray. I am Xavier. I am 25 years old. So one thing po na meron po kami sa Basay is what we called Burasay. It is a little Boracay in the Philippines, where you can see, where you can feel the cold breeze of the sea and the beautiful environment, and you can also watch the beautiful sunset there.
Talaga? Diyos ko, na-excite naman ako pumunta dyan sa Negros kung ganyan. Okay, I'm gonna call si ang hirap ang pangalan, si Swain, yan. Swain, sa Bakong. Tama ba ako, Bakong?
Yeah,
O
it's
Bakong?
actually pronounced as bakong. Yes, bakong.
Bakong. Okay, Bakong.
Yeah.
Sa Bakong naman, anong pinaka-special sa Bakong? And
Well,
how old are
basically,
you, Nak?
I'm 23. I'm 23 years old.
23. Okay.
Yeah. So in Bakong, we actually have a lot of beaches and a lot of resorts that you can actually visit. So that's one of our tourist spots here. So let me tell you a brief story why Bakong got its name. So people were actually noted from the bravery of time from the marauding days of the Moro pirates. So locals would repulse them for their unforgettable cry, stand up and fight. So locals, the town's name comes from a local dialect word bakon, which means stand up.
Stand up. So, Bakong
Yeah.
meaning stand up. So, you're...
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you for telling that to
Yeah.
us. Okay.
you're welcome, Mami Ray.
Yes, thank you. So, eto na. Can you tell me why you decided to join Misters of Filipinas Negros Oriental and what's your advocacy? I'm gonna start with Swain naman. Pabalik naman ako. Swain, ikaw, why you decided to join Misters and Filipinas and what's your advocacy na?
Well, basically, I decided to join Misters of Filipinas, Mami Ray, because I'm not here for popularity. I'm actually here with a purpose. So that's the true
So,
essence
okay.
of being a Misters. So I will share to you my advocacy, which is I'm actually focusing on the sea. So as we all know that an abandoned ocean can feed a billions of people healthy food every day and forever. So which means I'm actually focusing on eradicating plastic waste from the ocean because it is shocking to know that millions of vulnerable marine lives are threatened because of this deadly environmental concern. So what hurts me more is that this idea that these animals can ingest microplastics or may suffer for months or years before they die. So with the help of Misters of Filipinas Negros Oriental 2022, so I will be able to use this exposure as a means for me to widen my circle of influence as I push my advocacy aiming to protect, preserve, and nurture the marine animals and aquatic resources. Well, for this, I believe that this is the best time for me to take action, for it is through one's action that will inspire others to lead as well. So we also need to spread awareness of the fact that our ignorance and lack of concern will end the existence of humanity. So only then we will realize that it is imperative for us to coexist with the environment in a sustainable way. I think that's it.
Yeah. Okay, ang dami siya. But since your advocacy is about ocean and marine life, so I assume you know how to swim and you're a scuba diver, I think.
I'm not a scuba diver, but I know how to swim.
Oo. So you're not a scuba diver, but
Yeah.
I know meron kayong may mga event na ganyan eh. Okay. Okay, sige. Next, I'm gonna go with Savior.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I joined Misters of Filipinas because I see it more that in this organization there is unity, happiness, and support with each other. So my advocacy will focus on disability awareness, giving importance to those people who really needs to be recognized in the society. Somehow there are so much misconceptions and stereotypes towards them. So we want these people na feel that there is someone who really loves them. There are people who care them, and they deserve to have a happy life. And if some people just wonder why I choose this advocacy, because it always reminds about my late brother, who is also a person with disabilities. That's why my heart is always close to the person with disabilities po.
Oh, alam mo ba, Nak? One of my advocacy is also for PWD because my daughter is a PWD. Ay, that's why when you told me your advocacy is for the PWD or person with depression, you got me there. Okay, I'm gonna go with Ian. Ian,
Uh,
what's your reason of joining Misters of Filipinas and what's your advocacy?
um, I was caught by the brand name of Misters of Filipinas, which is masculinity with responsibility. And by with that, I was so encouraged and I was so moved to really join the pageant. Actually, I'm a bit old already, but thinking that it's gonna be maybe the last time that I'm gonna be joining a pageant that is really concerned for for with responsibility. Anyway, my my advocacy is also with persons with disability because
Oh.
I am a special educator. I am presently finishing my master's degree in special education.
Oh,
So
you're a sped teacher.
yes, and
Oh my God.
I am a senior high school teacher also. So um, we all know for a fact that the inclusivity of a person with disabilities. Every time that um, I see these people, I silently I am crying, and I know if we will just teach them to be the best version of themselves, they can also excel in different fields. So I just want to share this one. Just like Helen Keller, this is one of the most popular blind and deaf individual, but with the support of the family, with the support of the education, she was able to really pursue her dream and also excelled in her chosen profession. So that's why I'm very passionate and I'm very compassionate when it comes to person with disability. Every time I see them, my heart is really with them. So that's why I'm very persistent in pursuing my master's degree for them to really share to them, the expertise being a special educator.
Ay, congratulations. Can I ask, marami bang PWD sa Negros Oriental?
Yes,
Yeah.
marami din. We have actually yung isa sa mga professor namin are is really working. She is a master teacher and she is dealing with different disabilities. Some of them are deaf blind, some of them are kumbaga maliit lang yung disability nila, but talagang meron lang din. So that's why I'm very happy also when Sara Duterte really pushed through, the inclusivity and to put more schools when it comes to special children, and I'm
Yes.
very excited for that.
Yes, 'di ba? Tayong mga
Yes.
yung mga tayong mga advocate for PW, we're really really excited for that. So thank you for sharing with me your advocacy. Ang gaganda naman ng advocacy nyo. Mukhang mahihirapan ng mga judge ng Misters of Filipinas Negros Oriental. The way you guys answer for my simple question, very intelligent ha. So eto sa inyong lahat, how is the preparation? How is the preparation for the Misters of Philippines? I'll go with Xavier. Xavier, how was the preparation mo?
So far po, marami po akong pinag-prepare. I need to be mentally prepared. I know the fact in myself I am not bodily competitive right now, but I am trying to work on it. But I am mentally prepared and ready for the competition.
Okay. Xavier, may I know what's your height?
5'7.5" po.
Okay. Di ba tinanong ng nanay nyo ang height? Kasi may laban ang height eh. Alam nyo yun? 5'7". Okay. So, nag-gym. Preparing for
Yes.
gym. Okay. I'll go with Swain. Ikaw, what's your preparation? And since you're working now, paano ang preparation? I think you're pagod sa gabi, you're puyat. So,
Yeah.
how is it? How is it?
Well, there's a lot of mental activities to maintain, but the number one thing that I'm doing is by praying,
Yeah.
staying grounded and keeping myself mentally stable. Because at the end of the day, when I go on stage for the final performance, it's just me, myself, and I. So
Yes.
I'm forever thankful to my family, friends, and to my fellow Bakunganos as well for supporting me in this kind of competition. So yeah, that's it. Staying grounded, keep on praying, and keeping myself mentally stable.
So that's it. I noticed that you speak in English so fluently. Are you nagdito ka lumakas sa Philippines or no sa other country?
Yeah, I grew up here in the Philippines, born and raised
Ah,
in my very own municipality.
okay. So probably sa pag-aaral, no? Okay. So ano
Yeah.
ang height ni Swain?
5'7".
Okay, mga 5'7" pala to sila. Okay, I'm go with Ian. Ian, ikaw, how's the preparation? Teacher, nagma-masters. So, meron pa bang time mag-prepare, Ian?
Yes po. Physically, I really need to prepare because actually, I'm a little bit chubby. And yes, yes. So, I have a very strict diet. I go to low carb and a little bit body weights or something like that.
Oo,
And
labanan ng masculinity to eh.
yes po.
'Di ba?
Ayan po. So, but I really took the challenge kasi parang just for myself din naman. I really need to challenge myself to be the best version of myself before the pageant, something like that.
Okay. Okay. So, may skincare. I'll go with Ian. Nandito na si Ian. Anong skincare ni Ian?
Ako kasi more I naiya naman ako sa skincare. I'm more on simple lang naman yung skincare ko, but it's more on yung mga Korean lang yung nagwa-watch sila ng YouTube, ganyan lang. I'll do yung facial wash lang, tapos lalagyan lang ng yung paano ba yun, yung toner, tapos serum, ganyan. Tapos
Mm-mm.
every time I go out, I really need to wear sunscreen kasi 'di ba sobrang init ngayon. Tapos
Mm-mm.
so yun lang, very basic at napaka-simple lang din po ng ano ko.
Okay. Sige. I'll go with Savior. Anong skincare ni Savior naman? And paano ang preparation? Sige.
Right, so what I use right now, Mary, is Master's facial wash lang po.
Mga simple lang, no?
Aside, kasi po napakamura.
Ay, okay.
Yun lang.
Okay, si Swain. Si Swain naman. What's
Yeah,
your skincare?
I'm not using anything. I'm just using Safeguard.
Oh, ang swerte naman. Ang swerte. Ang swerte nyo. So, how excited you guys for the competition? Swain, since you're here, how excited you are?
Very excited. I know the boys can also compete as well. They are
Yeah.
doing the great job as well. So I think this is a top fight for us.
Yeah. I think, since you're the first batch of my guests, ngayon pa
Yeah.
lang, I can say it's gonna be a tough fight for Misters of Filipinas Negros
Yeah.
Oriental, diba? How about you, Xavier? How excited you are?
I am very much excited for this competition, Ma'am, because I see it more now. We are not just competing ourselves. We are treating each other like we are brothers. We always show toward camaraderie towards each other. And I see it more na wala naman pong parang I see it more na there is fairness naman po sa pag-treat po ng organizer po sa amin po. That's why we are so much blessed na we have given this opportunity to be part of Misters of Filipinas po.
Oo nga, no? Just enjoy the journey. Si
Yes.
Ian.
For me, I am really enjoying, and every time we have a call time or activity every weekend, and I look forward every weekend, meeting my brothers.
Oo
And
nga.
yes, and the brotherhood that we are making is actually yung parang after nito, although it's a competition, but
Oo.
at least may nakikilala kang every town dito sa Negros Oriental, may nakikilala kang naging kaibigan mo. So whether we like it or not, it's a reality, it's a healthy competition, but rest assured we're making brotherhood kasi dito eh. So minsan disregard na namin yung competition. But anyway,
Yes, alam mo, I don't know if Shane nagkwento siya sa inyo ha, but yung nabuo nila sa national, sa Misters of Filipinas last year, the brotherhood talaga, sobra
Yeah.
silang supportive sa one another. It's like sometimes you don't think of the competition anymore, eh, no?
Mm.
Ayan. So, eto na. We're gonna be on the part 2. I'm gonna ask you a simple pageant questions. Oh, ayan na. I'm gonna ask a simple pageant question. I'm gonna call one by one for you to answer it. So, first, I'm gonna call with Ian. I'm gonna call Ian. Ian, naghahanap ako ng ng magandang questions for you. Eto, Ian. What do you think? Is there something that is not right in this world that need to be right? Do you think there's something wrong in this world that should be or need to put right on it? What is it?
I think the creation of Facebook, I think we should always have this a regulatory committee, or shall we say organization, that would really regulate, the posting, the sharing of information. Because as of today, everybody can access information, even your personal data that could be hampered through social media. So at any time, at any point, you will be having a chance to be bashed on Facebook without without reserving your privacy. So I think the one thing that could be regulated, that is the creation of Facebook. It is not actually a negative invention, but with proper regulation, especially the different governments, because it has been all over the world. So
Yes.
yes. I think by the regulation of Facebook.
Yeah, kasi even kids can be explored na no? Na pati yung mindset nila.
Yes,
Nice.
exactly.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go with Savior. Savior. Savior, this is a simple question. Ito na naman ako sa simple. What step or measure need to be taken to eradicate poverty?
Poverty?
Poverty.
Poverty.
What
Poverty.
steps? What steps or measurement needs to be taken to eradicate poverty?
I think po, Ma Mary, one thing that we should always think, we should educate we should educate every individual, because if every individual should be educated, they should know what they are going through in their life, and alam nila kung ano ang patutunguhan nila, and of course they would be able to come up a good decision in their life if every individual should be educated, because education is the only weapon that we could bring into the battlefield of life. Thank you po.
Yes, tama. Kasi if every individual is being educated, malalaman nila how poverty can be erased. Okay, for the last, Wayne.
Yeah, hello.
Eto, kasi I can see you're a positive person. Tama ba si Mommy?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, how does a positive attitude in you can bring about change in others?
Oh, well, being positive is very important, especially that we have problems in life. So we all just need to be positive enough for us to surpass our struggles in life as well. I
Okay.
think that's it.
Okay, so wag na ialis si Swain dyan. This is the question for everybody, okay? Why do you think that you are the best candidate for Misters of Filipinas Negros Oriental? Swain.
I gotta go.
Okay.
Hindi, si Swain muna, and then pabalik na kasi nandito na siya sa screen. Ikaw, Swain, why do you think that you can be the best candidate for Misters of Filipinas Negros Oriental?
Yeah. So for me, I think that I'm not. if I'm the best candidate, well, I can say that I'm the best candidate because I know that they are the best as well with their own version of themselves. So, well, I may not. I know that they have their own. I mean, they are unique in their own way, and I'm not entirely sure on what are my edge among the other candidates because I know that they have their own asset as well that I haven't discovered it on my own. So I guess I'm just being myself, being true to myself, authenticity, living with a purpose, and following my dreams. Using my talent to be able to impact people, to connect with people, and to uplift God's purpose for me. Well, I think
Oh,
that's it.
yeah, okay, good. Very good. Thank you for that nice answer. I'll go with
Thank
Savior.
you, Mommy Ray.
Savior. Yeah, thank you. Savior, why do you think that you are the best candidate of Misters of Filipinas Negros Oriental?
I see it more, Mamiri, that my fellow candidates, my brothers, are one of the best candidates and one of the best person I ever met in life. But I myself, I know that I have that qualities of what it takes to be a true king, a true version of Misters of Filipinas Negros Oriental. I am passionate and dedicated as well. I have that passion to serve and inspire others and to share the happiness at once and can be the best example and inspiration for everyone. Yun lang po.
Okay, thank you. Ang gaganda ng sagot nyo. Alam mo, I'm noting all your answers. Grabe. I'll go with Ian. Kay Sir Ian tayo. Sir Ian, sa ating teacher.
Okay po.
So, why do you think that you are the best candidate for Misters of Filipinas Negros Oriental?
You know what, Mami Ray? Way back then, I am just a plain, ordinary, and very simple teacher who loves teaching my kids. But you know what? Throughout this journey, I was really to know more of myself. I was able to build my strengths and work on my weaknesses. And in the coming years, after this pageant, maybe I can be the best person to really carry the brand of Misters of Filipinas, which is masculinity with responsibility. And with that, I can
Yes.
say that I am really the best person for the title.
Okay. Eto, I'm gonna ask these questions to you. Wala to dito sa ano ko. But, I asked this question nung press conference ng Man of the World. I'm gonna try to ask it sa inyo. How do you think being handsome would lead you or will... Teka, hanapin natin yung baka magkamali po ako at hindi ko matama yung pagtanong ko sa inyo. Diba? At bigla nyo ko sabihin sa akin, Mami, ano yung anong mo? Teka muna. Eto. What do you think? Ayun, what do you think being handsome will lead you? Or where will lead you? I'll go with Swain.
Oh, okay. So being handsome, where can it lead me? Well, I believe that someday you're gonna realize that you must help something to the community, or you need to give something to the community. So you need to give back something to the community to help, inspire. And as a Mr. of Filipinas Negros Oriental candidate, that is our role to inspire others, to give message to and to give love to everybody. So that makes me handsome and where it brings me off.
Yeah, good. Eto na, nakita ko na. Para mas, do you think being handsome will get you far in life? Yun ang tanong ko pala. Do you think being handsome will get you far in life? Swain.
I think so. Yes. So being handsome will get me far in life because there's a lot of opportunities coming from you when you're handsome. But most especially, the most important thing is that you have a good mind, a good heart that can serve to everyone, and yeah, spread love to everyone. Well, that's the thing. That's the most important thing in life. Being
Okay.
handsome, it's just a second option.
Okay. Thank you.
You're
Save.
welcome.
Thank you. Savior. Savior.
Right, for
Being
me,
handsome. Hello, magandang gabi. Okay. Do you think being handsome will get you far in life?
I don't see it more being handsome will go, let me go far in life. What matter most, Mamiri, is that you have a good heart to people. You must show who you are and whatever you are, and show the best version of yourself, and that people will love you.
Yes. Alam mo, yung mga nandyan sa comment section, do you agree with me? Si Xavier para siyang si Tonyo, Mr. sa Filipinas Albay, 2021. I don't know ha. Comment one if nag-agree kayo sa akin. Kasi ang nakikita ko kay Xavier, si Tonying, si Anthony, Mr. sa Filipina Albay. I'll go with Ian. Ian, what do you think being handsome will go you far from life?
Yes, being handsome, it is an advantage for you to go far in your life. But
Yeah.
I would rather say it being handsome with a purpose. You know what? Because I don't know if you are very familiar with Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which is the very last part of it is the self-actualization. At the end of the day, our life would really be actualizing the legacy, the purpose that you really wanted to be in life. So by then, if you are handsome with a purpose or able to help your neighbors or even a small community, I think that would really put you an extra mile in your life.
Alam mo, sinusulat ko yung mga sagot nyo. Ang gagaling yung sumagot, promise. I love the way you answer. Oh, now, we're done with part 2. We'll go on part 3. Part 3 is just a very, very simple picture analysis. I'm gonna let you see a picture and then you will tell me how can we solve this problem. Okay? I don't know what are the pictures, and then once I saw the picture, I'm just gonna call each one of you to explain it to me and then tell me how can we solve it, or being part of Misters of Filipinas Negros Oriental, how can you contribute to solve the problem? Can I have one picture o ako mamimili ha? Ayan. Wait. Sagleta. I think this is education. This is the topic of education. Social issue natin to about education. Since it's all about education, punta tayo kay Sir Ian. Sir Ian, how can we solve our education now? Since we're still on pandemic, still on
Yes.
pandemic. And then, dyan ba sa Negros Oriental, face-to-face na kayo o still online or modular?
We have limited face-to-face.
Okay.
For those parents who opted to bring their students to be on the face-to-face, din mag face-to-face po sila. Yung iba naman modular po, so limited lang po siya. For me, Mami Ray, kasi I experienced that also teaching under the mango trees.
Talaga?
Yes. The first time, if I could still remember, I am the second batch of teachers who were being employed in the Department of Education. So in senior high school, and that time, schools are on the process of building pa. So our principal did was we were able to make makeshift schools, and some of them also making under mango trees. But for me, according to Professor, Clarita Carlos, it does not really make a good learning in the four walls of corner, beautiful aircon or something like that. But I think the government should really put into emphasis on the content, on the curriculum of the education, because to really make teachers and educators really competent in their chosen field, and by then I guess we can be on par, especially Finland and Singapore are top producers of learners in the whole world. And I think if we are trying to emulate the good practices of these countries, I think we can be more educated individuals producing best of the best learners.
Yes. Nagkaroon ba ng problema kayo while on pandemic yung education nyo? Mas lalo sa modular
Yes,
How
yes, yes.
was it? How was it? Kasi dito sa Cavite sa amin medyo nagkaroon Cavite City itself tapos sa school lang ng anak ko. I'm not saying the general Sa inyo, Ian, how was it? Nung nagkaroon tayo ng online, the modular, how is it? Paano ang hirap ng isang teacher?
Super hirap siya kasi as much as you wanted to instill and teach your students, but because of the pandemic, it restrained you from doing so. So, napakahirap niya kasi every time na kukuha yung parents ng mga modules nila and then may mga answer doon. There are some part who are not being answered by the students itself, but of course with the parents. And also, I don't know if, we have this summative test or assessment and evaluation.
Yes.
I don't know if we hit it right, Maybe, siguro part of those students, of my students really answered well, but I'm not so sure with that, with the data that I have been receiving every time I check on my papers. Yun, so mahirap siya kasi kumbaga parang I'm not so convinced with the data. Kasi every time i-check kami ng evaluation namin, i-check namin if ilan yung mga bata na nag-meet yung criterion with a certain competency. Kapag hindi, ibabalik mo. So, minsan nga nagbibiroan na lang kami sasabihin na yung bibigyan natin ng award.
Ng grade si Mommy.
Si Mami na lang kasi. Tapos, eto
Oo
pa
nga.
nga, medyo din siya kasi last time, I have this experience. Si Mami, parang nagalit siya kasi bakit ganun lang daw yung grade. Sabi ko, ma'am, ito lang po kasi yung nakuha ng anak mo. Sabi niya, sir, ako na ho yung nag-answer niyan. Bakit mali pa rin? So, nahuli ko.
Umamin
So,
siya.
Okay,
Umamin si Mommy. Which is really hard, alam mo, especially with, mas lalo na, I'm not saying, not everybody kasi like me, medyo may edad na ako. And then level of teaching kasi ngayon is different dun sa level of teaching nung time ko, 'di ba? So it's gonna be hard talaga. Hopefully this coming school year, mag-ayos na yung ating education ng face-to-face na tayo and everybody's gonna be safe sa mga bata. No?
Yes po. Sana po.
Sana nga. Thank you for answering that, Ian. Next picture. I'm gonna go with climate change. Sa climate change, I'm going to pick Savior.
All right, climate change is happening right now. So in order for us to solve the climate change, we should be able to start changing ourselves. We should always remember that our environment, our life, and our life relies to the environment. So we should always start changing ourselves by, for example, we should also protecting our marine ecology and advocating the environmental awareness in order for us to save the next generation. Because having with this kind of problem, this is a very serious problem, and we should always help our next generation that they should be able to live with a beautiful, harmonious, and peaceful environment.
Yes, no. Sa inyo ba, napansin nyo dyan sa inyo, I'm gonna ask you, Xavier, dyan ba sa inyo sa Negros, medyo nakita nyo yung difference nung weather nyo? Nagbabago ba? Kasi dito sa amin sa Cavite, bigla na lang uulan, tapos iinit, uulan, tapos yung mga buwan nang hindi dapat umuulan. Sa inyo sa Negros, ganyan din?
Yes, po. I felt na the climate change is happening right now. Yes, here in Negros Oriental, because sometimes here in Dumaguete, umuulan, and in my town in Basay, medyo nag-iinit pagod. So
Yun
there
nga,
are changes.
Yes, yeah, we have to protect our climate talaga, no? 'Di ba? Yung ating weather, we have to para sa susunod na generation. Okay, next picture is gonna be for nawala si Wayne. Siya ba naman ang next? Nawala
I think
siya.
Nasa workshop po.
Hindi, ayan na, bumabalik na siya. Yeah, you're back and it's your time to answer the pictures. This is gonna be our, where's the picture first, Wayne? Yan, overpopulation. So how do you think we can solve the overpopulation?
For me, overpopulations are.
Mm.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Overpopulation. How do you think you can help to solve the problem in overpopulation, being a or a candidate of Misters of Filipinas Negros Oriental?
Well, for me, overpopulation can be. How can I solve it as a
Yeah,
candidate for Mr.
yeah,
Filipinas?
yeah. How do you think you can solve as an individual? As an individual.
Well, trying to the overpopulation project, we try to keep a positive outlook, although many environmental trends and grim. So there exist clear paths forward toward a more sustainable world. So one where people steward resources for the future and share habitat and resources generously with others, species. I think that's it.
Okay. Sige. O ayan, 'di ba? Ang bilis lang po. I hope nakasagot sila sa mga tanong. If you have questions before I end, kasi dapat talaga 5 sila. I don't know what happened. So here, there's a question si Marsmat. Marsmat is also one of mahilig sa pageant. Marsmat is also one of pageant analysts. So how will you promote male pageant to the viewers of the male pageant? Who wants to answer the question? Ian. Oh, okay, Savior. Okay, Savior. How are you gonna
Right,
promote
so
it?
I will promote the male pageant to the viewers who are the female. Male pageants is not just only showing masculinity or male, not just only wants to be fame or showing what we have, but we have our purpose as well. Just like by promoting our advocacies, we have our own advocacies which can help both peoples and environment.
Okay, thank you. Kasi 'di ba, aminin natin at hindi, Philippines is really into pageantry. But more ano sila, mas maraming nanonood sa sa female compare
Yes.
with male. Even though ang dami ng male pageantry nowadays. So, eto, since you're in a male pageant, alam nyo, ang inyong crowd will be the LGBT community. Are you
Yes.
ready, guys, for a
We're-
decent proposal? Swing.
Yeah. We are totally ready.
For a decent proposal. What if you may natanggap ka indecent proposal? How you
Oh,
gonna
okay.
handle it? How you gonna handle it?
Oh, I think di ko na lang papansinin because as a misters, so respect pa din to the LGBTQIA plus community.
Okay. Tama nga naman. Okay, may tanong si Gokay. How will you represent your country? How will you represent your city and re-entering of Negros Island, and what kind of values do you push towards the youngers of today? I'll go with Ian kasi nakasagot na yun. Go with Ian. Ian.
I think I will represent my country by my example itself, by myself. I would be probably representing my town, of being who I am. I am a teacher, I am an educator, and I was able to go out with my comfort zone, and achieving
Yes.
to be a special educator is not that easy. But with determination, with persistence, and motivation to really move out with my comfort zone and be with this masculinity with responsibility, I think by that motivation, I can convince and I can well represent my province or my
Okay. Yes. Since you're an a teacher, an educator of special kids, how can you explain to a blind cat, and how will you describe the red or color red to a blind child?
Oh my God.
Oh, di ba? Ang hirap.
Eh,
Pero tanong yan how will you describe it?
okay. I think I would describe it through with the use of Brian.
Oh.
I don't know if
Oo,
everybody is
everybody knows what's
familiar.
bribe. Bribe po yun letters na kinakapa ng mga blind person that
That
they
that
will
that
know
that
what is it. Uh-uh.
yeah, that could be in a technical manner, but with a student who doesn't have experience and exposure with braille, I would rather describe it. Uh, I would rather describe attach the word red with heart, something like that.
Tama.
Yes, yes.
Tama. Kasi that's the right answer of how you're gonna describe a red color to a blind person. You have to describe it na heart. Yon. Okay, eto na po. May nagkakalat na sa baba at tanong daw kay, kay, sorry, kung may place sa lugar nyo na dadalhin ako, bakit hindi sa bahay nyo? Ewan ko sa'yo, Mars. Ewan ko sa inyo, Mars. Kaloka ka. Eto na. It's gonna be 1 hour lang because I'm so sorry. This chikahan will not stay long because all of them have work. Si Swain po nasa work siya ngayon na kailangan niya
Yeah.
matapos ng 10 calls. And then itong nasa tabi ko, may work din siya ng 11. But I'm so grateful and thankful na they gave me their short time to get to know them, to know their advocacy and how intelligent you guys. I'm so excited to meet you.
Yeah.
Promise, I'm so excited to meet you in person, hopefully. And may mga pahabol pa. I'm gonna go with Joshua's questions. Bago tayo magtapos, I'm gonna make this a 1 hour exam. Do you think pageant like Misters of Filipinas are still significant or valuable nowadays, given that we have a lot of serious current national and global issue like struggling Philippines? Ang haba naman ng tanong mo na. So who wants to answer that? Okay, who wants? Ian. Ian, go Ian.
I think it is still relevant and significant, especially nowadays that we have been facing a lot of economic crisis and recession. But I would also emphasize the thought of it took a village to educate a child. By that then, uh, we have different aspects in the economy, such as environment, and the Ministers of Filipinas are more into that environment and tourism. And of course, by creating and bouncing back after the pandemic, the tourism will go back to its nature. And by then, we will be creating more jobs, more opportunities to the different provinces of the Philippines. And by then, we can move forward again and be uh, prosperous again in the chosen field of tourism.
Okay, thank you very, very much. Ian, wag niyo na alisin si Ian. O, yan nandiyan na. So, this is your time to invite them. When will be the pageant? When is the pageant? What are your activities? It's gonna be online. And also invite them where they can follow you in your social media. Go, Ian.
Okay, hello guys. Thank you for watching and for supporting us. You can follow me through my IG, Gayuma Leo, and you can also add me on Facebook, Leonel Ian Gayuma, and keep on watching and supporting guys because every week we will be having our different activities. So this coming Saturday, I guess we will be moved to one of the tourist spots here in Negros Oriental, and on what else? So just keep updated with our schedule of activities, guys. And I'm sure you will not only enjoy, but also you will be aware of, and educated of the certain causes and purpose of this Ministers of Filipinas. Of course, I am very proud to say masculinity with response.
Yes, okay. Teka muna, wala pa bang date ang finals, ang coronation night?
July 29th.
When will be the coronation night? July
29th.
29. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Sige, magkita-kita tayo. Wow. July
Yeah.
20. Okay, Swain, your turn.
Yeah, you can add me on Facebook as well, P. Swain T. Gregson, Saison. and I actually read some of the messages in the comment section. Yo, you can add me on IG, Mars. You can add me on IG, Peace Vein T. And I would also like to invite all of you guys to watch our grand coronation night, which will be done on July 29th of next month. So I'm so excited as well. So this is not just a fight, but this is a friendly competition between all of my brothers. And I would like to also take this opportunity to greet my mom who is watching me right now on the live, and to my cousin Gerald Amoma and the rest of the fellow volleyball teams in Bakong, which I'm actually part of them as well. So I want to
Wow.
greet them as well. So
Okay,
thank
good
you so
evening
much.
po. Good evening sa mami ni Swain. Magandang gabi. Okay.
Yeah.
Some more? Swain, wala na.
Yeah. Thank you so much as well, Mommy Ray from Dr. Rafael Dwight Lungsod.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Doc Rafi. Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. Savior.
Right, so to all the viewers, you can follow me on Instagram. My name there is Xavier Tabiano24, and on my Facebook is Xavier Castillo Tabiano. So you can easily find me because my profile picture is the official pictures that we have in our Misters of Filipinas Negros Oriental. And so in this opportunity, Ma'am Mary, I just want to say thank you so much to having you here this evening, and also to Sir Rafi. And I would like also to shout out to all my brothers, Misters of Filipinas candidates who are also watching us here tonight, and some of the candidates of HIAS ng Filipinas Negros Oriental. Thank you so much for having with us here tonight. And to all the
Yeah.
viewers, thank you so much for supporting Mami Ray, and of course to all of her videos, all her lives.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
maraming salamat sa inyong tatlo. I had so much fun. Maraming
Yeah,
maraming
thank you, Mommy
salamat.
Ray.
Yeah, I have so much fun. And thank you, Doc Rafi and kay Sean. Thank you for giving me this privilege and chance to interview all your candidates of Misters of Filipinas, Negros Oriental, and Hiyas ng Filipinas. And since sinabi ko yan, tomorrow night at same time at 8 o'clock, I'm gonna have another 5. Hopefully, mabuo ko na sila bukas. 5 of the candidates of Misters of Filipinas. Can let them see the yan. Sila naman po bukas. Baya, grabe, hindi ko alam, baka magkamali ako ng pronouns, but I hope all of you here will be with me again tomorrow night at 8 o'clock here on my channel, because honestly, I'm so amazed. Natuwa ako sa inyo kasi all of you guys are so intelligent. Ang ganda nyo sumagot. I just wish you all the luck. And don't forget, eto lagi ang sinabi ko sa mga Misters of Filipinas National 2021. Just enjoy the journey. Okay? Yeah. Enjoy the journey because not everybody nasa shoes nyo ngayon. Nakakatulong kayo, na-enjoy nyo pa, and you meet so many brothers and sisters now. So just enjoy. And yung mga nandyan, please, don't forget to follow me all on my social media. Don't forget to follow me on my Facebook account, Rachel Nicolas Pulion. On my Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok, it's only Mommy Ray or Mommy Ray 3. I hope, guys, you can follow me so you will see me kung ano ang aking mga activities. And don't forget, I don't know kung meron kaming PubMat, my FLP family or my front line family is still accepting acting workshop. We're gonna start our acting workshop again this end of June here. Hindi na pala po every Saturday and Sunday. This is gonna be every Friday and Saturday na po at 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We're still accepting enrollees. So please don't forget, here are the contact numbers for the frontline production. Ayan po. And soon, soon you're gonna see me in one of the frontline stage production or stage play about HIV awareness. It's Ward 448. Soon, babanggitin ko where you can buy the tickets at saan po mapapanood ang aming stage play. And mga anak, thank you very, very
Thank
much
you,
for
Mami
your
Ray.
time.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I had so much fun. Maniwala kayo sa akin, I had so much fun. Maraming salamat sa lahat na nagstay. Umabot ako ng 30. Maraming salamat. And lagi ko pong sinasabi, always remember, everything that's happening to us, there's always a reason behind it. Bye mga
Yeah.
anak! See you
Bye,
all
Mami Ray. Thank you to the
tomorrow.
viewers.
Thank you. Don't leave, don't leave.
Thank
See
you.
you all tomorrow.
Makinood at makisiya, magipagkwentuhan na tayo.